This YCN segment is brought to you by Bubba's Bar and Grill on Lake Sunapee in Newberry Harbor.
Welcome back. We're here at Mascoma Bank in Hanover, New Hampshire. And joining me now is Bill Neukomm. He's Executive Director with Cover Home Repair. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you very much. It's great to be here
Well,
today.
you're quite a great fixture here in the Upper Valley, but you do work all throughout the state.
We do. This, by the way, is our 20th anniversary.
Ah, happy anniversary.
And we have worked for many, many years throughout the entire Upper Valley. And we also do, we also, as you know, have a store in White River Junction. And the mission of Cover, which sometimes isn't obvious to everybody, is we talk about restoring hope and building community, but what that really means is we work with a lot of elderly, low-income families and physically disabled people who are struggling with an urgent housing problem. Might be a need for an accessibility ramp, it might be a leaky roof, and they just don't have the resources to do that themselves. And oftentimes they get pretty discouraged. Sometimes they feel a little bit isolated from the community.
Sure.
And so when we talk about building hope and community, we're really talking about bringing in some of their neighbors to help fix the problem. And our professional construction staff acts as a coach to design and teach volunteers, some of whom may have a lot of experience in construction, some may have no experience in construction.
Right.
And usually in a matter of 2 or 3 days, we can get these projects done. Hopefully the homeowners feel a little bit more engaged and a little bit more hopeful about their future. And that's really what the mission of Cover is all about.
That's terrific. Yeah, and we were talking a little bit off camera, 250 volunteers in your database.
That's about
impressive.
what we average. Thank you very much. It's a credit to how committed everybody in the Upper Valley is to trying to lend a hand.
Exactly. And now we also were talking off camera about how Mascoma has helped you partner to get some new volunteers and get out to some of those communities.
Yeah. Mascoma has been a partner with us for many years. Their involvement's not new. What is a little bit new is we're working harder now to develop support in Charlestown, Springfield, and Claremont. And the 3 branches there, as well as the senior management at the bank, has offered to do a project. I'm very excited about seeing the senior management team from Mascoma actually build a ramp somewhere in either Springfield, Charlestown, or Claremont. And they've committed to pay for the building materials to do that work.
Super.
That's a very exciting opportunity, I think, for everyone to see how committed the bank is to community service.
Absolutely. Well, that's a big part of their mission statement, really. So
yes.
It's terrific. And you've got a nice campaign going on right now with a matching donor.
We do. The Ramps and Roofs campaign is designed to raise about $80,000 a year, which is our building materials fund.
Okay.
And Mrs. Byrne from the Byrne Foundation, this is the 2nd year she's been kind enough to offer a challenge grant. That simply means the average cost of one of those projects for building materials is only about $1,500.
Oh, yeah.
So if there's a business or a local religious organization or even schools, I mean, last year the West Lebanon Middle School raised $1,500 to do a ramp.
Oh, how sweet.
Anybody can do this, and Mrs. Byrne matched that effort, and we're hoping to especially in Charlestown and Claremont and Springfield, see if we can develop a little bit more support. We haven't been as good as we should have in the past in asking for help, and this year we're really reaching out to ask for as much help as we can get. So we're very excited about that.
It's a great project. You can actually see it. You know, it's one of those real tangible things.
Very
like
much.
There wasn't a ramp, and now there's a ramp. The roof was broken, and now it's fixed.
And the real payoff for this is if you could see the smile on the face of someone who's been a prisoner in their home for months, in some cases years, can now actually get out safely. It's a really big life-changing experience for people. And I think all the volunteers who are involved, they get a sense of, hey, I've made a real difference in someone else's life.
Absolutely. That's what it's all about. Well, and let's not forget the store, because
Correct.
that's another way you can both donate and shop there to help further your efforts.
That's a huge help. Not everybody wants to master a chop saw or an impact driver. But if you have a used appliance, a fridge or stove, a washer that you've replaced but still works, we have a box truck that'll come and pick those appliances up at no charge, bring it to the store, and we'll try to sell it. Now, we're not going to sell it for what you paid for it when you bought it, but we'll maybe get $50, $150 for it. You never know. We also sell a lot of donated furniture, a lot of donated windows and doors. If you have a camp or a second home and you're looking to make a few improvements, but you don't want to spend top dollar, we've got a lot of materials that you might find very useful for fixing up projects around your own home, your camp, your second home, whatever. So.
And that's just right in White River Junction.
It's 158 South Main Street. We're right next door to Big Fatty's. Most people know where Big Fatty's is, and we're pretty easy to find. And we're open Tuesdays through Fridays from 10 to 5, and also on Saturday. Sunday we're only open from noon to 5.
Okay.
Closed on Mondays.
All right. Well, good. Everybody needs a day off.
Indeed.
Well, super. Okay. Well, thanks so much. You have impacted so many people in our area. We've got the information up on the screen. If anyone wants to donate, nice matching donor for that roofs and ramps, and shop at the store, donate at the store. Many, many ways to help cover and volunteer.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Bill.